Are you an emerging artist or do you know one? Then visit connecti.com. That is KONNECTTI.com. We connect artists across every local government in Nigeria, and our AI-powered collaboration tool helps you find the right creatives to work with. Plus, we're building a university base to guide the next generation of artists. Don't miss out. Sign up today and tell an artist you know about Connecti.
Another Afrobeat remontada attempt. We've done Malik Berry album, we've done Mayokun's album. Now this is Reekado Banks' album. The Game Needs You. That's the title of the album. For someone who was a superstar at some point, like one of the big guys, signed to the powerhouse label of Maven Records, owned by Don Jazzy, and he's telling us the game still needs him. And for someone who used to be like the superstar and maybe the guys of today once looked up to him, maybe let's say someone like Fireboy, someone like Rema, someone like Ashake, they were at home at some point watching the famous, or should I say infamous, Eddie's Award that year, where there was Olamide and Don Jazzy going back at it with the Next Rated Award that he actually won. So he's calling this The Game Needs You. And here's what I think about the album. So let's just go back, let's go straight to what I like. It's not a bad intro. The intro is really nice. He called it freestyle. I don't know why. He could have just picked one of the most repetitive things he said on the track and just named it that. But freestyle, in fact, okay, I'm not going into the concept of freestyling today, maybe another episode. But it sounded good, but at some point it sounded like Joe Boy for a second. And I'm thinking, is this Reekado? Because one of the things I noticed after listening to this album for the first time is that he's been able to like switch his voice, his sound so many times on this album. Sometimes it sounded like me or Kwon, sometimes it sounded like somebody else. And let's just go straight to this next song I like. I like the 2WFL featuring Winnie. Is it Winnie or Winnie? I love the song. Sounded very bouncy. Would have loved to have like a rapper on the album, on the song. Winnie had a very great performance on this song. It gave me like the very young Rihanna vibe, and I like the song. It's a beautiful song. Speaking of beautiful, December is another song I like, also called So Beautiful. And I think from there he had also Dangerous, a song that I like. And I think this is the Reekado Banks I was waiting for on the album. Because I was listening to the album, I'm like, okay, this song is good, this one is nice, it's trying to do so many things, also changing. Because when you are trying to make a comeback, you don't want to sound like your old self, and people say, we've heard this before, this soundscape has changed, and we don't want you to sound the same. And I think in the course of this album, he tried to do that. But when I listened to Dangerous, I said, this is the Reekado Banks that I am familiar with, the Reekado Banks that I like. And I love the song. I like My Woman featuring Fino. Actually, this might be my favorite song on the album. It sounded so good. And also Fino I really like when rappers are featured. When a singer is on the song and he features a rapper, I always like how they complement each other on songs rather. And it might be my favorite song on the album. And also Omo Types 100. I like the song a lot, and I think it's a way where there was a balance between the new sound and element of old sound. And when I mean old sound, I mean sound from his own era, sound from his own time. And now that I've said it sounded like so many people on the album, he had Mayokun, Glamorous, and the song is like a very, very good collaboration. I like the song so much. And I think after, let's see, Omo and maybe My Woman, Glamorous is also a song that I think I'll go back to. But to be clear, I think My Woman is a song I'll go back to repeatedly after the first listen, because it sounded very, very, it sounded like a hit. It could be a hit 10 years ago and a hit like now if promotion is done properly. And so those are the songs that I like on the album. Also, Mukutu was a single, so Mukutu was a jam for me before the album dropped, because I heard the song, I'm like, this is really great. I like the song. Catalina is a song that sounded like a regular Davido song. The verses were also like, it makes me think they probably wrote this song and submitted it to Davido to do, and maybe he doesn't want to do it. I don't know. That's just my own theory, because I listened to Catalina. I said this could go on Davido's last 2 albums or last 3 albums, and it would just be there like a regular Davido song. And I like the song, but maybe not top of the songs that I really like. And on the album in general, I think he sacrificed giving good verses, and he was searching for a popular Lamba hit. That's how I felt on the first listen of the album, because he's known to be a very good songwriter. His verses are always like very good, delivery is always nice. But at some point in the album, it felt like he was looking for that massive hit that is going to probably like bring him back to the forefront of Afrobeat. I don't know. That's just what I feel on the first listen, right? So I don't know how this album is going to. This album has dropped like a very long time, and I keep missing it. So it took me a while to say, oh, this is an album, because I didn't really see a lot of tractions around the album, or maybe the promotion didn't come to my own timeline. I don't know. So yeah, it's a really good album, an enjoyable album. 7/10 for me. I could have given an 8, but then 7 is okay. 7 is okay. So this is a very good album, a listenable album, an enjoyable album. If you've not listened to it and you are listening to the review first, please check out Reekado Banks, The Game Needs You. The title, I'm not too sure. I don't know. But the album itself, I don't know what the album was trying to do. Maybe the album was like a message to people who have written him off. I don't know. Because I had Don Jazzy on the production also. So I don't know. But and it's ironic that it's actually funny that the song that I said gave me the Reekado Banks feeling was what Don Jazzy produced. So the title, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I'm to take it literally and say, does the game really need him? But he will be a bonus to be in the game. This is a good album, 7/10, and talk to you guys next time.